Can you put my light on?
Yeah, it's not though.
Hello, YouTube. I feel like I haven't been spreading the love. Bring it over some. I just want to come on and say happy Monday. Happy Monday. A little bit more, Ross. Up. Okay, that's good. Hello. I wanted to come on here and say hello because I am very heavy on Instagram and Facebook. So I felt like I wasn't giving any love to YouTube. So I'm on here to say hello. Good morning. How are you? Who's watching the shy? Who's not watching the shy? You want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it. What's up? I'm going to be live today on Instagram. If y'all want to talk to Lena Waite, the creator of The Shy, we will be on today, 6 o'clock LA time, 9 o'clock East Coast time. That's the only way I know how to say it. All of that ETPT and all of that CT. Mm-mm. We're going live today with Lena Waite. If you're up to date and you saw the last episode, What Happened to Ronnie? I did not see that coming. Did y'all see that coming? Kim, hey, Michelle. I'm popped over here too. Did anybody see that coming? Because what happened to Ronnie left me shook. When I say shook, not surprised, but shook. Like I didn't know it was going to go down like that. I thought he was going to ride off into the sunset and maybe his father would reject him. Like nobody told you to come out here. You should go back. Like I thought it was going to be something like that. And maybe he'll start drinking again. Like I had all these scenarios in my head and he got popped. I was like, oh my God. Hey, Lisa Butler. I got Miss Lisa Butler, Michelle Butler. Did I meet y'all? And I know Michelle and is that your cousin from our pop-up luncheon brunch? Let me see. Uh-oh. Can I write something? Hello, everybody. So I just came on here because people that follow us on our other platforms get to see us like 3 to 4 times a week, and I never go live on YouTube. So I have to start going live on YouTube. I just do. I have a lot to say. Today we were talking about The Shy and, you know, how it ended, and we only have one more episode. So we need to brace ourselves because they got 48 minutes, I think, to really end this. And we won't see them until next year, which is really sad. All my shows that I want to see have either been delayed or, not even in progress because of our current situation. I don't want to say the C word, but you know what's going on, the pandemic. And, a lot of shows aren't coming on. So imagine you loving a show, wanting to see it, been waiting all year to see it. It was supposed to come out this summer or whatever, like Handmaid's Tale is a great example, who they're holding on to these episodes. I think it's 13 and they haven't said when they're going to release them. And I'm like, it comes out every April. Like I look forward to April to seeing Handmaid's Tale, and they're holding it as they should because there's nothing for the fall. So y'all going to be some Hulu, Apple, Prime, Showtime, Netflix and Hulu probably have a gang of stuff in the can, as they say, meaning already filmed, probably new stuff we never even heard of, ready, as opposed to something like Handmaid's Tale, like your shows you know about. I'm talking about they have new stuff like P-Valley, and there's a couple more that are brand new that are going to be coming out, so we can have some type of entertainment for the fall. The fall is going to be a lot of catching up on your old stuff, which is good. Like if you've never seen Breaking Bad or The Wire or anything like that. Oh, Marcia and I are cousins. Lisa might be related. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I saw Butler. I was like, okay, they related. Gotcha. Right. How are you, Michelle? How is everything? This is, we couldn't imagine this in a million years. So I think everybody's doing their due diligence to try and stay above water mentally, financially. The social aspect is really the hardest hit because we couldn't travel. For everybody, there's really no traveling. And if you do travel, how are you going to see people? You know what I mean? um, because we could come to DC, but we can't do a pop up. We can't do anything. So it's like, I'm not going. And then you need to quarantine. You're coming off a plane. I think that you should kind of hold off before, seeing your family and friends. And that defeats the purpose because who has 14 days unless you're self-employed and you just, need a computer? You can hang out in a hotel or whatever before you go out into the world. But it's just been really hard. Um, Yeah, that's it. It's been really hard just trying to stay creative. And that's why I'm on here because I am creative and I'm doing a lot of stuff. But for some reason, the buck always stops at YouTube. And I have to figure out to make YouTube a part of the rotation. Now, if you're following Facebook, you're up to date on videos, you're up to date. We go live 3 times a week. I'm like, okay. So I just popped off of Facebook and said, you know what? I'm going on YouTube. I don't have a big following, but guess what? I'm strong and mighty over here. And guess what? That's because they don't see me. Y'all don't see me. So I'm gonna start doing better. I'm great, blessed to be working, but these 12-hour days are not fun. Now, are you working from home, Michelle, or do you have to go in? Pia McKenzie, good morning again. Hello, Pia. How are you? Um, are you working from home? Yeah, 12-hour days, trust me. Anything over 8 is a lot. And I'm accustomed, like my body is built for 12 to 17 hours a day, which is not good. I wouldn't advise that for anybody, but I'm in TV and film, and that's just what a shoot day is. Hair and makeup and costumes go in an hour before everybody, and then costumes leave an hour after everyone because we have to wait for each actor to finally get their makeup off or whatever, then finally go into their trailer, take off their clothes. When they take off their clothes, the night doesn't end. We need those clothes. Then what we have to do? We have to write each thing up and it needs to go to the dry cleaning. Anything they wore that day goes out that night, but we're in LA, so the cleaners for movie, TV, and film, stick 24 hours. So you just call them when you're done. It could be 1 a.m. You call them, 1 a.m. We're not coming back. We get a 10-hour turnaround. So they got enough time. They pick it up at 2, launder it, get it back to us by the time we start shooting the next day. So that's how that works. But we have to get the clothes in hand to be able to write it up and send it out. So that's why I'm always there when the security guards are turning off the lights in the parking lot. I'm like, hey, I'm still here. That's right, April. I forgot. Okay. Because they do know, but they forget. Sometimes it's so late after everybody has left, they're like, costumes gotta be done. Costumes is not done because actor A is still in there on the phone with their wife in the clothes. So I gotta wait for them to get out the clothes. Sometimes I'm like, hi, costumes. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm coming. Let me take it off. And I'm like, I too want to go home and see my husband and my family. I too. Because I only have a 10-hour turnaround. So that means even if you work, let's say most days I work 15 hours, I'm there for 15 hours. By the time I clock out, let's say it's 1 a.m., they only give me 10 hours to get back. So that means if we're on location, it takes me an hour to get home. I'm down to 9 hours. I get home. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. For me, I have to unwind. So I'll look at some mail. I'll just walk around the house. Sometimes I'll make a cocktail so I could just woosah. Now I'm down to 8 hours, right? run upstairs, take a shower, and go, oh, I wasted an hour. Now I got to go to sleep. I'm in bed like, what time is it? Oh God, go to sleep, go to sleep. It takes me an hour to go to sleep. Now I'm down to 6 hours, 7 hours. Wait, an hour to drive, an hour to stay home. Yes, so I'm down to 7 hours. Oh, the hour to fall asleep. Now I'm down to 6 hours. Now I really only have 5 hours of sleep because I have to wake up an hour before, get my ass ready to go back an hour. So I would only average 5 to 5.5 hours of sleep after working 17 hours. Mm-hmm. Tough. When I say tough, tough. Actors get 12 hours, but crew only gets 10. And I'm always thinking, we are all people. Why do they get 12 hours? Well, how come we only get 10? And we're doing like the heavy load. And we've been fighting with the union over that. Like, I think it was 9. We just fought last year and they gave us 1 hour, like a little, here you go, here's an hour. It was 9. Can you imagine 9-hour turnaround? An hour for travel, hour to get home, so now you're down to 9. Let's say I don't even look at mail or take a drink. I take a shower, jump into bed. I'm down to 7 hours. Fall asleep, takes an hour. Now I'm down to 6. It's still back at the same thing. Psychologically, it's an extra hour, but I think I waste it when I come home, but I don't know who can come home and go straight to sleep. I can't. I've been wound up. We've been at work. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, I did call the cleaners. I put her necklace where it was supposed to be. Like, there's so many moving pieces. Okay, her shoes. Oh my God, did I get her jacket offset? Like, my brain is still like that. And then I have to calm down. Like, guess what? We ain't curing cancer. We're going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. Let me take my ass to sleep. A jacket, earring, if it is in the wrong place right now, there's nothing I could do. So take your happy ass to sleep. So that's what I do. I try. 0 time to spend. Oh no, 0. That's why it was kind of good that I started the show. The kids left August 2019. My show started September 2019. Royale's show started September 2019. So we both was on 2 big shows. So it was perfect for us because the kids were Hampton and Howard, right? East Coast. We were working. He was on his show. I was on my show. I would leave way earlier than him. And then he would beat me home. So by the time I got home, he was always asleep. I would go to sleep, wake up, leave him still sleep. Like, it was crazy. So you're right. I never got to see him. So everybody's like, how's being an empty nester and all of that? I wouldn't know. We didn't get a chance to enjoy it. So we did that from September. My show wrapped February 28th. Royale's show wrapped the first week of March. The hit, the pandemic hit. The kids were home the second week of March. So we both wrapped our show. I wrapped LA's Finest, which starts September 9th with Gabrielle and Jessica Alba. That's my show, and Dwayne Martin. And Royale wrapped his show on BET the week after. So we were like, it's about to be on and popping. I wasn't taking no shows until this September. I was taking off from January to September because I had a lot of work to do, and we were finally going to spend some time together, whatever. And I'm like, we're finally going to be empty nesters. We can wake up, we could do whatever. We could go get a camper or RV and go out to the beach and spend the night. The pandemic hit. The boys were back the second week. Now we're all home. I'm like, how does that work? I didn't even get to be alone with Royale. So how's empty nesters? Wouldn't know. We didn't get a chance to enjoy it. We got weekends, which amounted to really nothing because I would come home 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday from being on set, sleeping till about 1 because Royale keep peeking. You up? I guess I am up. What's up? What we doing? So because had a great night's sleep, I didn't get into 4 a.m. So he's trying to, all we have is Saturday and half a Sunday because I need to be asleep by 8 o'clock to be to work, to be up by 4, to be on set by 5. Crazy schedule. So we really only had 24 hours. And if I slept Saturday away, I really wouldn't see him. So I would muster up the energy, get dressed, get out by 2, do brunch or whatever, have a nice dinner, hang out with friends. Then Sunday, wash clothes, maybe cook, back to the rat race, excuse me. So I say that to say we were both looking forward to being empty nesters because he knew my show wrapped, his show was going to wrap. We would have had all of March, all of April, and some of May. But that would have been great. They both would have been back like the second week of May. So we had a full 2 months in there to really eat what we want, sleep when we wanted to, watch movies naked if we wanted to, do whatever. Didn't happen. So now we're all here because both their schools are not allowing kids in for this, what is this, the fall semester. Ross has already started school last week. He is upstairs now on Zoom in a class. Royce starts next week, and they both have schools on the East Coast. So that means that they're up at 6 to be in class at 9. I'm still asleep at 6 a.m., but they don't care because it's back east and they're going on Eastern Standard Time. So it's interesting. It's really interesting. I don't have any work because TV and film, we're down. There ain't shit going on. Now, don't get me wrong, there may be a couple of skeleton crews out there that band together, and I don't even know if it's legal because we keep getting literature that, until a vaccine is available, they don't feel as safe to go on set. It's because our set or crew is 250 people. That's a lot of people around a group of actors. So they need to protect the actors. We need to protect ourselves. So there's no rhyme or reason. I don't see us getting back to shooting until next year. And if I can predict it, it won't be till the middle of next year. So all your shows you like, Snowfall, All American, any show, Blackish, all of that, you're not going to see them. All you're watching is reruns. Everybody home. I'm home, they home. Actors home, crew, everybody's home. Caterers, like our industry is hit hard. So that's my life about, the kids and empty nesters. I haven't, I was even going to start blogging about being an empty nester, but I can't because I didn't get an opportunity to. I didn't get an opportunity. So again, YouTube doesn't get the updates like Facebook and Instagram. I had two raccoons. I bought a gazebo. Well, Royale bought me a gazebo and I had this mosquito netting. The freaking raccoons went in one way and I feel like they got confused and didn't just turn around and go out the side that was open. No, not them. They wanted to go out the side that was completely sealed, but it's netting. So what did they do? They freaking clawed my gazebo netting like this. So it's shredded. I wake up the next morning, I'm like, Royale is hurt. He was like, oh my God. The goddag. So the update is they are shipped out of here because we caught them in a trap. And then we have the environmental person come and take them into the woods or whatever and get rid of them because they shouldn't be in my backyard. Like they are dangerous. They have rabies. I got grandkids, like they shouldn't be out there. So we just escort them to the hills. There's so many nice places they could take them. So they take them there. And we were able to catch 2 for the price of 1. That never happens. We always get 1 at a time. We'll get one day, and then the next day we'll get the other one and the other one. But both of them went in for this can of, they like cat food. So we put the cat food in there, and they went in and tried to get the cat food. I was like, y'all so dumb, but thank y'all. So when the guy came, he could barely pick up the cage because they're huge. They were like 2 dogs, and he's struggling because it's usually 1. And he goes, but they're two, and you can't put your hands on the side, they'll eat you alive. So all he has is this one little delicate handle, and he's like, it's bending, he's nervous, he don't want to, because it's here and they're trying to get his hand. I said, better him than me. No ma'am. So the update is, I found a place. I'm going to order the netting, and right now the netting is all pulled to the side. Like if you came to my house right now, you would be like, the gazebo looks nice because we have all the netting and it's tied, to each pole. If I opened it, you'd be like, what in the hell happened? Because there's big holes where they tried to get out. So we're not going to take it down until I get the new netting, which I need to order sometime today. And it's over $100 for the netting. I'm like, that's a lot of money for netting, but it is what it is. And now I know I can't, I like to keep it zipped at night just to keep the flies and mosquitoes out. But no, I'm going to have to keep it open so any critters can go in and out, through the gazebo or whatever. I don't care if they walk through it. I mean, it is nature, but you don't need to tear up my netting. So I'm looking at it. It looks really nice, but I got to get new cushions now. Like I'm getting a whole new set. And then I need to get that Rubbermaid bin to put the cushions in at night, because I could tell they was up on the cushions. I'm never sitting on those again. Somebody was like, steam them. I was like, steam what? That's not going to happen. They was rambling, nasty here. I don't know where they've been. No. So I already knew I needed the bin. Like this summer has been very enlightening. You be lazy and take shortcuts. This is what happened. I probably should have every night take the cushions out, sit them inside. No, too lazy. That's a lot of cushions. You're talking about like 15 cushions, 16 cushions. No, the top, the bottom, the side pillows. No, child. Nobody got time. Okay, raccoon guy needs a little red wagon. You are so good. Okay. So we have a little red wagon on the side. I don't even know why I'm telling you about it, because all the wheels are off. It rot. It was the kids when they were a baby. And I guess over the years in the elements between the sun and when it finally does rain out here, the wheels kind of rust. So I need to get a wagon for him, a flat wagon. Who said that? Go ahead, Michelle. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna get a little wagon, something inexpensive. Hello, everybody that's on here. Yes. So I'll get a wagon. So that's the update on the raccoons. I live in a regular neighborhood. I don't know. I feel like all the raccoons come to my backyard. I don't have a pool. I don't have anything. I do have a fruit tree, which is an orange tree, but the oranges are green right now. They're not even ripe. So I don't know what they're looking for. And it's not like they're eating them, because I don't see the peelings on the ground. I don't know what they're eating here, but we got them finally. Finally. So you know what? I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. Am I crazy? Because I know I can do face Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I have to remember I have StreamYard. Puts them both together. So Wednesday I'll be sitting right here and I'll be on YouTube and FaceTime at the same time. Hallelujah. Yes, I can definitely do that. That's why I have a subscription. I forget. It's going to be hot, so I'm glad that I'm going live early. I think I was so miserable last night, because you just can't go. We can't afford to have the AC on all night. We just can't. It's already super expensive, and the next 2 weeks are going to be record-breaking heat. I want to cry when I say it. Record-breaking heat. That's how they put it. So that means we are going to be on fire. And the kids are in the house, like there's nowhere to go. You can't go to the mall. You can't sneak off and go to the movies. Like I had little tricks during the daytime. You go somewhere to occupy your time where there's some free air, so you could come home 6 o'clock or whatever, make dinner, don't turn the air on till like 1 in the morning, turn it off. But we are here. So right now the key is, as my grandmother told me, you close your house up, you keep the heat out, excuse me. So we have the curtains drawn right here. I don't, only because the sun is not out yet, but as soon as I see it, I'm gonna close up the whole house, and you just try and keep it. It'll be a little dark, but you have to keep it cool. If you open it and open the windows, you're doing nothing but letting the hot air in. And the kids, that concept seems off to them. They're like, if it's hot, open the window. It's hotter out there. It's just gonna come in here. But now that they're older, they got it. That was a hard concept to try and tell two boys. I know it's hot, but don't open your window. But it's hot. Baby, I know. Keep the cool air in, kind of like, God forbid, if your refrigerator went out or the AC, I mean, the electricity went off, you don't keep opening up the refrigerators. The trick is go in it as least as possible because you want to keep the cool air inside the refrigerator. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Are you / your neighbors keeping the garage cans sealed? Yeah, our garbage cans have a natural seal to it, you know? Now, because they have hands, they can open it. So the question is, do they have locks? No, they don't have locks, but we do not have open garbage cans. We have the ones that go like this. So when the trash truck comes, it flips the can open and then takes the garbage and puts it back. So I don't think they are smart enough to open it unless it's already ajar. But if it's flat, that's a lie. The motherfuckers can open it. Excuse my language. They can open it. They can open it. There's no locks. But I don't see evidence of them in the garbage can. I don't see bags ripped. I'm going to safely say that's not the issue. Yeah. But my neighbors, I live between two people with pools. Pool, no pool. So I don't know if they swim and then want to come in my backyard and sunbathe. Like, I don't know. Because they don't have problems. They're not in their yard. Well, they don't see them in their yard. I have evidence that they're in my yard. So I don't want them around. I don't want them nowhere near me. So, yeah. Okay, so today, here's my IG. I am April Watkins. April Watkins. Today at 6 p.m. PT. Oh, I hate this. 9 p.m. ET. Oh, God. Today at what time am I? 6 p.m. PT and ET. I hope that's right. On Instagram with Lena Waith. Can I pin that? I don't even know. Oh, okay, YouTube, I see you. Yes, it's at the top. I like YouTube. YouTube is really cute. Again, I am going to start coming on here, so y'all will see me a lot. Y'all going to see me a lot. I'm going to start cooking because I cook. I do all kinds of stuff. I just don't come on YouTube. But YouTube is paying the money, so I need to come over here on YouTube. Lord Jesus, I finally monetized on YouTube. Ain't making no money on YouTube because guess what? I'm not on YouTube. And couldn't wait to monetize. Finally got the paper that I monetized and not even on YouTube. So that makes 0 sense. So let me get my slap happy butt over here. So I will be on here more often. Oh, you know what? And y'all gonna help me learn how to put my eyelashes on. So we're gonna do that too one day this week. I'm gonna bring out my fake lashes. I'm gonna bring my mirror. We're gonna see the start. And then I'm going to keep practicing because I'm getting better. But we're going to do that this week. So everybody get their eyelashes. I'm going to post it. I'm going to be like, what time I'm going to come on? What time? Everybody need to go to the 99-cent store like I did because they're just practice ones. You don't need the really over-the-top ones yet. Let's practice on the little ones because you got to put the glue on just right. And you got to start here. And you got to perfectly go over there. We're going to do that. So I've been doing it, but I don't get down close enough to the eye line. Like mine be up here. so you can actually see it. And I'm like, I don't know how to master getting it close to the actual top of the lid. That's what I need to do. I'm actually putting it on the eye, and it looks so funny. And I'll be leaving it just like that, flapping in the wind, looking crazy. Okay, so let's, I'm thinking Thursday. Go to the 99-cent store like I did. Get you those 99-cent lashes. They actually got two pair to a thing, and it come with glue. Just go get them. That's what I did. I just stocked up. And I'm just going to keep practicing because you know what they say, practice makes perfect. So out of this pandemic, if I learn one new thing, how to put on some eyelashes, I'm winning because I never had the time. So now I got the time to at least practice because you want to get it as close here as possible, but not me. I'll be way up here. But as the glue is wet, I try and take it and pull it down. But the glue does dry really quick. And then sometimes I get glue on both, and then sometimes I'm stuck. I'm like, oh my God, I'm stuck. So that's what I'm gonna learn. We're gonna learn how to put on fake eyelashes. All right, I'm gonna go. I got some reading to do. I have a conference call. I have some emails. So I'm trying to be very productive. I have a book, and I got a timer, and I'm spending like an hour on each. If you do that, you will at least get through some of the things, because we cancel ourselves out because I think we have to be a little bit more organized. You really have to set it up because putting it in your mind and saying you're going to do it, you won't do it. So I have an agenda book. I have a timer. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to read for 1 hour. When that hour is up, if I read 5 pages, 5 more pages than I would have ever read because I don't have time to read books. So I still think I'm winning. Don't look at it like, oh, only, wow, you did it. 5 pages. I'm just giving you an example because I get so like my UPS will come, something like that. And I'm like, where was I? And I have to focus. If the timer didn't go up, then get back to reading. Try and get a chapter out. Try and do as much as you can. I'm washing clothes. I'm going to sit here and finish reading for an hour. I'm going to read for an hour. Then I'm going to pop to the next thing for an hour. So if you constantly did that, at some point, you're going to finish the book. One book done. Constantly cleaning out one little area. Okay, I only have an hour a day. At the end of the day or the month or whatever, look at that. Wow, it's clean. That's how I've been getting through these little projects at home, trying my best to give some time to it a day. Not a lot because I get overwhelmed. Like my back right now, I'm going to give it an hour. Everything gets an hour. That's the way I'm going to do it. And then sign off like it's work. At 5 o'clock, I'm done. Now I want to eat. Let me start trying to figure out what I'm going to eat. And I'm going to start posting those videos because I only post them on Instagram and Facebook. YouTube, you're going to get some videos. So that's what I'm going to do. I love you guys, but have a good day. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm coming on every day and we're going to shoot the shit. But right there in the back, I'm going to really start getting it organized. That side is cute, but that's my son's side. That's the side he does his interviews and he has a podcast. So my little dry side, I need some more. And we have wax. I have a lot of albums. I'm going to put Grace Jones. This, maybe the top should be all women. Maybe I put Donna Summers, Diana Ross, Grace Jones, family pictures on the side. And then you really can't see there, but maybe I'll put some books. I love Ross's side. It looks super cute. All right. I will see y'all later, right? Because y'all going to come on with Lena Waithe, and we're going to talk about The Shy. Okay? I will see y'all later. Thank y'all for hanging in. Got a nice little crowd. Thank y'all. Because y'all don't see me, but y'all going to start seeing me a lot more. Okay, here comes Ross to say goodbye. I thought you was in class. It's over? Are you finished for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know. Well, you're the one always coming without a shirt. Get out. All right.